Good afternoon. I'm Samantha Meyers. Mayor Tom Henry and other city leaders are holding a news conference right now. Let's listen in.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming today. This news conference will be a little bit different than what we've done previously. The coronavirus is alive and well and may impact a large number of our family, friends, and neighbors. As government leaders, we know that alongside efforts to minimize the health impacts of the virus, we need efforts to minimize the fiscal, social, and emotional impacts of the virus. Dr. Michael Merrill and the folks at the Merrill Research Institute at Parkview Regional Health Center created a community survey asking questions along demographics and personal, and they shared this information with us to help us understand what those impacts were beyond health and how they're impacting our citizens. The survey's results were enlightening and surprising. Our objective here today is to provide the citizens of Fort Wayne and Allen County with directions to the resources that can provide some assistance. Many of the impacts cannot be fixed by government, but government can take the effort to make citizens aware of the resources. Over the next few weeks, we'll be bringing representatives in to address the impacts that highlighted in the survey. You'll hear from utilities to talk about your lights, power, gas, water, sewer. Financial institutions to talk about your mortgage payment, your rent payment, equity loan, and car loan payments. Others to discuss later on unemployment, workforce development, food and water, medications, mental health issues, transportation, child care, adult care, and elder care, all of which were highlights in the survey. Today, we've asked representatives from the utilities to share what programs they have available to you. We also have a representative from a financial institution to discuss what tools they have as well. We hope you find this information valuable and helpful. When there's uncertainty in the minds of people, there will be anxiety, stress, and tension. We know that stress and anxiety will attack the weakest part of our bodies, and that typically is the immune system. We must pull together through this, minimize the uncertainty and stress that follows. And we want to thank all the citizens of Allen County for your part in doing that. This time, I'd like to introduce Mayor Tom Henry.
Thank you, Commissioner. I, too, want to thank all of you for coming to participate in this news conference today. It's vitally important that we continue to keep the citizens of Fort Wayne and the citizens of Allen County abreast of what's going on in our community relative to this pandemic. I also want to thank the other commissioners, Deb McMahon, Dr. McMahon, and others who have decided to join us here as well. Their schedules are busier than ever right now, but it's that important that they too take the time to address the citizens of Fort Wayne, Allen County. Now, one of the things that we pride ourselves on in this community is the quality of life of our city and our county. That's what's made us strong. That's what's helped us continue to grow us economically. But without the quality of life present in the community, we will die. A community cannot survive without the hopes and dreams and work of its citizens. And that's where it's at right now in the city of Fort Wayne and the county of Allen is hope. We hope that things will get better, and they will. We hope that we will get our jobs back, and many of them will come back. We hope that our loved ones and our friends will not fall ill to this particular pandemic. With the work that's being done, we hope that they won't. But none of this would be possible without all of us committing ourselves to making sure that the quality of life of our city and our county remains. That's why we're here today, to make sure that all of us know what's going on in our city and in our county. Today's subject, as Commissioner Beck said, has to do with utilities. We want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on in the fields of electricity, gas, and water. And with that, I'd like to ask Kumar Menon, the Director of City Utilities in the City of Fort Wayne, to come forward and talk about our water and wastewater system. Kumar?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Commissioners, for being here. Appreciate all of you tuning in and watching today. City Utilities is at the forefront of public safety and public health. Along with our partners in public safety, we are there when firefighters need us the most. We are there in public health. We are there for hospitals. We are there for sanitation. City Utilities has always been about public safety and public health. To that end, when we saw evidence of this pandemic spreading, several weeks ago we decided that we were going to discontinue our shutoffs. So we have not shut off water for people for quite a while. If you do not have water at home, call us, 427-1234. Call us. If you have trouble paying your bills, call us. Again, 427-1234. We can work with you. Whatever it takes to make sure that you have clean water available. It is the number one way of making sure that you are safe and healthy. So from all of us at City Utilities, we will continue to work 24/7. None of us are taking days off. We're all working every single day. 24/7, 365, we will be there to support you in your quest to stay healthy. As we always try to say, water is essential for consumption, for cleanliness, for commerce, and for combating fires. But what we'd ask you to also do is stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home. Thank you.
Thank you, Kumar. I also have a statement that was given to us by Nipsco, our natural gas provider. Nipsco recently announced that it has voluntarily suspended shutoffs for non-payment in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. This suspension applies to residential, commercial, and industrial customers and will remain in effect until further notice. In addition, Nipsco is offering its most flexible payment plans to customers who indicate either an impact or hardship as a result of the COVID-19 situation. And it will suspend the late payment charges until May the 1st. Nipsco will continue to monitor current events and support our customers and our community. Meanwhile, Nipsco continues to make the necessary adjustments to ensure the health and safety of its workforce in order to maintain reliable energy service for customers and the ability to respond to emergency events should they occur. For further assistance, please call customer care at 1-800-4-NIPSCO or visit nipsco.com. Commissioner Beck?
Thank you, Mayor. I also have a statement from Indiana and Michigan Power. They decided that following the CDC rules, that will minimize the number of people here. But their statement goes as follows. I&M does not anticipate any interruption in our service related to the coronavirus. I&M's number one focus is the citizens, number one focus is on the health and safety of our customers and employees as teams continue to work to keep the lights on 24/7. Recognizing the need for personal protection equipment in communities we serve, I&M is donating 10,000 masks and 10,000 individual nitrile gloves from our inventory to healthcare workers and first responders throughout the area we serve in Indiana and Michigan. The mask is much needed. The N95 mask and the gloves are nitrile gloves made of synthetic rubber. Additionally, the American Electric Power Foundation is donating $1.5 million in emergency funds to support basic human needs and help address the hardships faced by customers and communities. Of that, $240,000 will be distributed to appropriate not-profit organizations in the I&M service territory. Because we know that many of our customers are facing unusual financial hardships, we have temporarily suspended all service disconnections for non-payment. All customers will ultimately be responsible for paying their bill, and we urge them to try to keep their accounts current. If a customer is going to have trouble paying their bill, please contact I&M at 1-800-311-4634. I'll repeat that again, 1-800-311-4634, or through Facebook or Twitter to discuss payment options. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mike Wallace, Senior Vice President of Star Financial Bank, to give you a perspective of the financial industry and how they're addressing it. Mike?
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Mayor, for allowing me to have the opportunity to speak to you today. As Rich mentioned, I'm Mike Wallace, President of Retail Banking at Star Financial Bank. I'll read a short statement, and then after that, happy to answer any questions or provide some additional insights into how we believe the financial sector is acting accordingly during our current crisis. At Star Financial Bank, we are working to provide short-term loan relief options for our retail customers if needed. Additionally, in collaboration with the Small Business Administration, STAR is looking to facilitate several assistance programs to our commercial and small business clients. STAR drive-up video banking machines remain available at all locations 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and STAR mobile and online banking applications are available 24/7 to all customers. STAR lobbies continue to maintain special designation hours by appointment only that can be set up through our customer service hotline. As a member of the FDIC, STAR is committed to keeping client funds secure and accessible at all times. As a community bank, STAR remains available to help our community in any way we can at all times. Speaking just more in general for the financial sectors throughout Allen County, if you are a customer who anticipates having issues making your next car loan, your next mortgage payment, small business loan, I would urge you to contact your FI or bank so that you can be routed to their appropriate client centers who can guide you on several loan options that can be made available, whether that's interest only or that's a deferred payment scenario. Additionally, several institutions have begun to waive fees specifically for withdrawing funds at an ATM outside of their network and so forth. So starfinancial.com is updated with our various contact information. I encourage all customers at other banks and FIs to log on to the website, understand the appropriate contact information to reach out to your FI to provide some options for whether that's relief or consumer credit scenarios that you may be run up against. Thank you.
Just a couple closing comments. The officials are also encouraging healthy residents to donate blood, if possible, through their local American Red Cross. In closing comments, for residential customers served by the Allen County Regional Water and Sewer District, the Allen County Board of Commissioners will be providing a grant to the district to offer residential ratepayers a one-time 50% credit on an upcoming residential sewer bill. As we mentioned in the onset, as the weeks go on, we'll be bringing other experts into the room to talk to you about various subjects that were mentioned in the survey. We are paying attention to that. We send our appreciation out to Dr. Merrill and the research group because it's been instrumental in making us aware of some of the challenges that are taking place in our community that are not health related, but they're real challenges for our community, and we're there to serve and take care of our community. We'll entertain any questions at this time.
How do you tell the people not to try and take advantage of this gratitude of allowing them to not pay their bills, but if they can, to make sure that they are paying those bills? What's the best way to tell people that?
Well, that's a good question. I think it's probably somewhat of the honor system. Hopefully people will follow through, and I think for the large part, you'll find a small percentage of people will take advantage of the situation, but I think by and large, most people are going to follow through and do what they should do.
Because in the end, they do have to pay these bills. Even after
in the end,
this.
they're still going to have to.
You were just listening there to the latest from Allen County officials. We'll have a lot more on our website and on the news at 5 and 6.